y'all get toxic and honest.
Nah, you're toxic because you say you want your man out here doing manly shit.
Yes, build me a house, fight a war.
Why does he have to build? Why do he have to build your house?
Because
that's manly. But why does a man have to be able to build a house to be with you? Let's get back.
Why should you not? If I'm in my house, if stuff breaks, I want to be able to put my money towards shoes. I don't want to have to.
We got money for both.
But it's still coming out the budget. If the budget for the year, we spending $100,000 this year on, that's our budget for the year on bills, everything, shoes, the whole shebang bang, and I got to take $1,000 out to fix the water when I could get $1,000 pair of shoes. Then I have a problem with that. And you in a way,
we still gonna need the tools to fix the water. You think I'm gonna fix this shit with my hands?
That's $500 cash versus $1,000.
Listen,
see, I'm trying to save money by I'm thinking.
You know how we save money? Stop buying shoes every month.
That's unrealistic. Now you just see now you just want a divorce.
So, let me just start off by saying this. You know, when I see these videos, it is becoming more and more, I don't even know the word to use, but it's just obvious, okay? It is becoming more and more obvious that a lot of women are just regurgitating the things that they've heard somewhere on the internet, okay? This is not a lot of women that are having these conversations. They're not speaking from their own ideology. They're not speaking from their own experiences. They're not speaking even from their own thought process. They are speaking from the collective thought process that has been fed to them on social media over however long. And they take that and they run with it. And how we know that to be true is because when you get them into long conversations, they are unable to explain or make sense of the things that they're saying, again, because it is not an original thought. Bottom line. Okay? When I saw this video, you know, immediately two things came to my mind. One, you know, she's telling him that it's unrealistic for her not to buy shoes. But to me, her expectations of what it is that she's looking for, to me, in my personal opinion, are unrealistic. And also, what also came to mind was entitlement / selfishness. That's just my opinion. You know, a lot of women, they talk about, oh, you know, I need a man who's going to build me a house. I need a man who's going to, you know, go fight for me and protect me. I need a man who is going to be able to be a plumber, an electrician, you know, every single thing that I need done around the home. I need a man who's going to be able to fulfill all of the needs of our home. And he's going to have to, you know, do it with his bare hands to show me he's a man. And it's ironic to me because a lot of these women that say these things be given, you know, Pooky from around the corner, shot after shot after shot, you know, for him to quote unquote pick her or do the right things. And he does not bring anything to the table except for his ability to satisfy. Okay, I'm just keeping it real. What he brings to the table is just the ability to satisfy. He don't bring respect for you to the table, love, admiration, adoration. You know, he don't bring nothing. He's not building you no house. He's not even returning your phone call. He's not returning a text message. You're not getting a good morning text. You're not getting flowers. So when women say these things, I wish that we would actually be honest. Why don't you come on and say these are the things that you've heard and that you would like for your own life and that you would, you know, agree with this way of thinking, even though you possibly have not experienced it. I'm not necessarily speaking for this woman in the video because I do not know her at all, but I'm speaking of women of this thought process. Because this is something that I see over and over and over again. Oh, I need a man who's going to protect and provide. You know, I need a man that's going to be a provider. I need a man that's going to do all this stuff for me. And then when you check their track record, you've never even experienced that. I hate using the term Pooky because I think a lot of people get Pooky misconstrued for the type of person that he is, well, at least in my mind frame. But I'm just using it for the example, right? So you're saying you're holding Jonathan to this certain ideology. Oh, I need him to do this for me. I need him to open doors. I need him to build me a house. I need him to, pay all the bills. I need him to protect and provide. So the good man, you don't want to support. You don't want to be a helpmate for him. You don't want to do any of the above. But for Pooky, you will do it all. You will lay out the red carpet. Let's be honest. When women are really interested in a man, he don't have to do much. He doesn't. That's just the reality of it. He does not have to, go to the end of the earth to try to prove to you or show to you that, I am man, hear me roar. He doesn't have to. Hence why the quote unquote Pooky got so much kids. It didn't have to do much. Didn't have to. Every woman that got with him tried to have a baby to say, oh, I'm trying to one up the last one that you have so that you will be with me and you will choose me. That's real. Now, when I say selfishness, immediately what I was thinking of is when she's saying, I want to be able to, this was her example. Her example is the two of them are living in a household. Something goes wrong in the house, whether it's maybe the plumbing or anything that's going on wrong in the house. She does not want to have to use her money or their money, the collective, to spend for somebody to come and fix said problem. She wants the man in the home to be able to fix that problem on his own so that she can have more money in the bank to be able to do what she wants to do and spend frivolously. I can tell you this right now. Let's just talk about how much sense that doesn't make. You see, the men who have the surplus amount of finances, and even the man who doesn't, even the regular man who's paying his bills and doing whatever he has to do. The time that it would take him, or the resources that he would have to use to be able to find out how to do these things. If you are in a situation, if a man is in a situation where he has to, right? He does not have any other means. He has no other option. He's going to have to figure it out. He's going to have to fix it. He's going to have to, try to understand how he can navigate because his finances are deeming him unable of bringing somebody else in to fix the issue. That's another situation. But the same provider that you want to talk about, you want him to build you a house and you want him to provide for you and you want to be able to go shopping and not have to worry about anything. Majority of the time, those men understand how important their time is. And they would rather pay for someone to fix the problem effectively the first time than them to have to work it out and try to figure it out on the back end. Then you still got to call somebody. So now you're spending double the money. I want to know if you have that same exact mindset when it's your turn to cook. What if he says, no, I want you in the kitchen every single day, all day, morning, from breakfast, lunch, and dinner, even dessert. I want you the one making all the meals because I don't want $1 going to the restaurants to relieve you from cooking or doing anything of the sorts. I want you to do that all day. That's your responsibility. You don't get a day off. If I'm hungry, you have to cook the meal from scratch and hand it to me. Oh no, I don't want, a cleaning lady to come in once a month and do all the detail cleaning. No, I need you to dedicate all of your time to doing the baseboards, the dusting, the windowsill, the oven. I need you to do all of these things. Women would be in uproar. Oh, no. What he think this is? Oh, I don't know. You see, that's how these men. But that's what you do. It's so interesting to me because, the women who have no problem cooking, cleaning, doing all the above things that I already said. They are not the ones who are sitting down having these conversations talking about, oh, well, my man needs to do this. My man, he better. Because it's reality that this is an adult skill. It's important for me to cook because I know what ingredients I'm using. I can't put my health in the hands of all these restaurants. It's important for me to clean so that I know my place is clean. And also, I'm naturally a clean person. If you're comparing adult skills to stuff that people go to school and get degrees for or certificates for, or licenses, trade licensing for, i.e. electrician, i.e. plumbing, i.e. mechanic. They're not the same. They're not, and it doesn't make sense. I'm going to be honest with you. It don't make sense. This is why I say it's selfishness, because you want this man to go to work and beat himself down, and you want him to come home and do the same thing. It's his day off, and he got to sit up there fiddling with this thing and that thing, trying to make it work, trying to make it do. He tired. He can't get no rest. It's just, he just out there fighting for it. To appease who? You? I think that people have, a lot of women, I should say, have the misconception that a man getting things done just means that the situation, that whatever is happening is going to be handled. This does not mean that he literally has to do it. This means that he have the connect or the person to call to come and figure it out. I don't know about anybody else, but to me that makes sense. And as a woman, when you love your man and appreciate and value your man, you would rather somebody who is skilled in a certain aspect to fix or to do whatever needs to be done properly in the right way, because you don't even want your man is such a commodity to you that you don't even want him harming himself for no reason. Again, this does not mean that if there's regular things that need to be done and he can do it, sure. Absolutely. There's regular things and you can help him do it. Sure. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that men should not be able to know how to do anything no, I think it's adult skills. Again. However, a lot of women are saying things, and on one end, they're tilting the scale, trying to make it seem like this man has to come knowing how to do every single thing. He has to know how to, again, be an electrician, be a plumber, be a mechanic. He has to go and make a certain amount of money at his job. He has to do all these things. And then when you ask this woman, well, are you going to be, his support? Are you going to help make sure that the house is clean if he's providing for you? Are you going to make sure that he has his lunch packed? Are you going to make sure that he has home cooked meal, that you're doing the due diligence of studying nutrients and health so you can make sure that every meal is going to be fortifying for his body and for his mind so that he can produce the best outcomes when he does go to work? Are you going to be able to satisfy his needs and calm his stress level? Are you always going to say yes when he asks for it? A lot of the answers to those questions are no. But you want this man to be. And again, the last guy didn't have to do half of the things. You was the one fixing stuff. You was the one fixing stuff for him. You was like, hold on, babe. Let me see if I can fix the light bulb for you. We got to be realistic. We have to be realistic. We have to have our own mindsets. We have to stop regurgitating things without actually thinking it through. Worse if we have not experienced it. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.